People regard Smash Bros. Ultimate as a platform fighter, in which it is, but the problem is people don't take enough concepts from regular fighters to help improve their gameplay. I think if people conceptualize some aspects of normal fighters to Smash Bros. Ultimate, it'll help improve their odds of winning in matches and also help improve the meta as well. So today I want to talk about the conceptualization of block strings in Smash Bros. Ultimate. In normal fighting games, block strings are basically combos that keep you blocking. While the block string is happening, if you press a button between the block string, you'll get hit because the person that you're playing against has frame advantage. For an example, in Dragon Ball FighterZ, if a person does a full combo like this, the character is stuck in block, and if they act inside of this block string, the person that is doing the string is able to get a full combo onto the person. So basically what that means for Smash is that if you have a relatively safe move on shield, if you space those safe moves out correctly, then there's a possibility that you can feel more pressure focused and more aggressive. Now obviously with this concept on block strings in Smash, you have to know every character's fastest move out of shield. Then you have to compare that to how fast are the moves that you are going to chain together. Is it faster than their out of shield option? An easy example for me to explain this scenario is with Lucas. Lucas has relatively safe moves on shield. Back air is frame 4. Zair is frame 2, up air is frame 2, forward air is frame 2. This is great to know for us Lucas mains because now we know that it's almost impossible to punish these moves out of shield. If your opponent does have a fast out of shield option, you just bring up your shield on frame 3, which there are only a few moves that are frame 3. So if you're fighting one of the multitude of characters who doesn't have that fast of an out of shield option, then you guessed it right. This is the fun part for me because basically if you've been paying attention, you could just throw out another fast option right after you did the forward air on their shield and then go hurry up and do down tilt or something. It's just that fast that they can't act in between it, and if your opponent becomes too overzealous and attacks in between it, they'll get hit by your option and you could just continue on with a combo. Now, if you look closely, Lucas can do an up air then a down tilt. As far as I know, if you hit a person's shield with up air, they have to have a move faster than frame 2. But if you chain a down tilt right after you hit the up air pretty close to the ground, so that way it is frame 2, and then you do a down tilt right after, that connects moves that people can't punish. They have to have a move faster than like frame 6 just to punish those two options. And one of the things that I try is that I'll do down tilt twice on somebody's shield and they'll try to grab me in between the down tilts, and then they'll just get down tilted and we'll kind of clash together, but they will still get down tilted and I won't get grabbed. So really think about this. If you actually know your frame data, the question is for you is what two specific moves can you chain together on this specific opponent to make a true block string? With a character like Game & Watch, not much is possible. You just have to hope that this person doesn't up B, because if they do, they're going to be in the air, they're going to use their key to come down, and if you're a character like Lucas, your juggling options are not that great, so it's hard to catch the opponent. So you have to try to make them make a mistake, or just space on their shield really well, because if you're too close and doing true block strings that's not even true on this character, then you're just going to get beat up. And if you're playing against those characters who don't have that fast of a frame 3 out of shield option, then you could just go crazy on their shield and have a lot of pressure and you could just get away with it. Some examples that would happen to me is me thinking with Lucas that after Link does strong nair into up B, that I would be able to punish him in between those inputs, but I can't because that is a true block string on Lucas, because Lucas' fastest out of shield option is frame 10. Now Lucina, she can do nair into up tilt on Lucas' shield. She'll get punished after the nair into up tilt, but if I try to punish her in between those inputs, I'm the one that's going to get hit, and I'm the one that's going to be getting juggled for life since Lucas is so floaty. So now I want to really introduce space into this block string stuff. Let's go back to the example of Lucas using a safe aerial on shield. If Lucas spaces a max range forward air, now the opponent has to account for the amount of frames between you and themselves. So they now may have to walk up and punish you, which may take 2 frames, which would give Lucas enough time to use a forward tilt instead of a down tilt, in which forward tilt is -8 on shield, but even then they still have to count for the amount of space in between you and themselves. Also, if they choose the wrong option in between this block string, they're going to get attacked. Now, what if you don't attack their shield at all? You can put even more space between you and the opponent, making a fake out fair safe, then throwing out a forward tilt to catch them trying to punish your landing. It's not a true block string. I would say it's true pressure, but it's not a true block string. Remember, at this point though, you have to take into account for the character's movement speed. So against Sonic, some of this stuff wouldn't even work. You probably even have to be even more far away. But if you want an example of a top player doing this, I saw Goblin do it in this tournament, even though it was online, but I saw him do stuff like this. Now, if you put even more space between you and the opponent, you could throw out a safe smash attack. I mean, there's a possibility you'll get punished just like with the block strings and stuff if you definitely don't know the character's frame data or their speed and stuff like that. But it's something to think about, and no, do not do this. Wait, I kind of want to see how far I can get away with this. Anyway, y'all have to really let me know what y'all think about this block string concept kind of thing. If you want more vids like this, you have to let me know in the comments. I have more ideas like burst ranges and getting back on the stage scenarios. So if y'all want to these kind of videos, subscribe. You have to hit the bell and let me know in the comments. Just let me know, and I'll see y'all in another video.